Hey everybody, welcome back to the BeamNG.drive Tough Car Challenge. Today's contestant is the Ibishu Kashira 3.5 ZX all-wheel drive. Now the Kashira is a modded vehicle that's just recently put into beta. I've been driving it a little bit and I like it, and I feel that it is good enough to have a stab at the leaderboard. Now this particular model is the 3.5, which is a 3.5 liter V6 engine, ZX, which is the top of the line. Following some of the creator followed Ibishu's other trim levels, and pretty much ZX is like the sporty and top of the line one. And this is marked as an all-wheel drive, which means power goes to all four wheels. I don't know if this one is an automatic or a manual. I don't remember off the top of my head. We'll find out when we hop in it, which is right now. Well, we are in our Kashira, and it is indeed a stick shift. So as you can see, we got seating for, it looks like about 7 in the back of this minivan, kind of based on the first generation Odyssey, and the first generation Honda Odyssey, so kind of cool. We're going to put our foot on the clutch, one on the brake, hit the ignition. We're going to turn our lights on so we can see the gauges. And I'm going to turn our heads-up display on as we put it in first. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off to the races. This thing does have a nice amount of get up and go. And with it being all-wheel drive, and well, it's a van, so it's going to be very interesting in the corners. Very bouncy so far. Oh, there we go. Alright. Come on. Trying to handbrake initiate some drifting, some four-wheel rally drifting action, if I can speak correctly. Alright, coming to the Widowmaker. This thing, if anything, it is understeering pretty hard, but that's okay. Alright, coming up, almost done with our first lap. There we go, got a little four-wheel drift action going. Come on. There we go. You definitely can feel the weight of this, the weight of the V6, as well as just the overall weight of this van just drags the nose out in the corners. Definitely a lot of understeer. Oh, hard landing. One lap down, doing alright so far. Okay. There we go. Holy hell. Come on, van. I mean, so far, this thing is just taking it pretty well. I mean, we don't know what the outside of this thing looks like, and I mean, it has landed. Whoa! Come on. There we go. I mean, this thing has been taking it so far, so we'll see at the end of our third lap what it looks like. We're almost done with our second. Oh yeah. Definitely feeling that all-wheel drive. This is available in front wheel and all-wheel drive, so I'm pretty sure even with front wheel it would be you might be able to get some oversteer out of it, but that big heavy V6, it's just gonna tear the wheels off, just tear the grip off the wheels. Oh damn, that was a hard one. Come on. Okay, that was a very hard landing, and we are pulling a little bit to the right. So, end of this lap. Oh, there goes the bumper. Now I think we're pulling to the other direction now. This van doesn't know which way it wants to pull. So, yeah, at the end of this lap, we will pull off and see what's going on with this thing. And something tells me it is pretty rough. Looking at our door right there, and looking, well, oh, trying to hit the parking brake there to kind of just help us get around. We were pulling to the right, now we're pulling to the left. This is kind of comical. This thing does not know which way it wants to pull. So, anyway, we have 3 laps almost done. And come on. Alright, into the pits we go, into neutral. ABS kicks in, let's set our parking brake, shut it off, and let's hop out and see what's going on with this thing. Well, looking at the front end, we can definitely see we have problems. Front bumper's gone. It looks like the whole engine cradle, or at least the whole suspension on the engine cradle, is shifting back because, just watch the wheel here. Well, I mean, the steering angle, at least on the driver's side, is still good. But it might be tilted on one end. Actually, I can't tell, but it is tilting because look at how the car rises and falls. There is some tilt in that suspension. But windshield's blown out. I was going to say our headlights are still good, surprisingly enough. The rear spoiler looks like it's trying to detach. It looks like it's already detached on one side. Already blown a window out. The doors are already sitting outside of their frames, which also tells me we might be starting to see some structural damage to the vehicle as well. So that, and somehow the exhaust is still hanging on. But yeah, front suspension's blown. Rear suspension's okay. But hey, it still runs and drives. We are 3 laps into this. Let's keep going. Let's fire her up. Turn our lights on so you can see what's going on. Put it in first in 3, 2, 1. Pop the clutch, and away we go. Alrighty. Oh, hard landing. We're definitely going to end up blowing a axle that way. When I was driving the van earlier, I was driving a lesser model one, and it actually did snap axles. Oh dear. Oh! Radiator's blown. Holy crap. Oh yeah, we got something broken. We definitely have something broken. Our van is hurt. Oh, it does not like turning to the left. Oh, it does nothing but turn to the left. Oh dear, come on. Now it's turning to the right a little bit. Come on. I was talking about snapping an axle, and I believe that is exactly what has happened here. The radiator is blown, but we're still going. There we go. Come on. Oh, dear. Get on the road. Oh. Holy crap. Alright, we are stuck. I'm going to shut the engine off for now. We're going to hop out of this thing and... There we go. Shut the engine off now. We'll hop out of this thing, see how bad it is, and then we'll decide what we're going to do, where we're going to go from there. Excuse me. Okay, guys, this thing is in pretty rough shape, and actually I think it is kind of moving on its own here, falling off the course, but the whole front of the passenger compartment has buckled, and it's popped itself out. I'm not even touching anything. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. We blew an axle. So yeah, I believe, yeah, we still have one steerable wheel, so we could still keep going. I'm going to make sure the engine didn't blow itself. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead, fire it back up, get it turned around, and we're going to restart it and keep going. Alrighty, so we're in it. We're in first gear. And we're off. And this thing's bad. I only have one. The one wheel that I have steering on is the only wheel that is giving me power as well. So this is very, very bad. So we are almost to 4 laps here. If I can come around. Oh, maybe that. I think I just popped that tire. That can only help me here. Turn our lights on. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't. Oh, come on. Oh shit. That is a first. Come on. Yep, I can't even get it to climb up this hill, so let alone it is more than likely not going to climb the Widowmaker. I will give it, to be fair, I'll back it up here and see if I could get it to go. Come on. Yep, that's it. It's not going in any farther. I mean... oh, throttle's now stuck. My throttle is now stuck. This thing's gonna blow up. Well, said she's not going anywhere. Come on. Oh, maybe she might. I'm not touching the wheel right now, so she's doing whatever she's gonna do. And it looks like it's gonna settle here, so... Alrighty, well, the throttle is stuck. Oh, something just popped blue. It is not, yeah, she's not going anywhere. As you can tell, only one wheel is getting that power, and I can't get her to shut down. So, it is sitting, I believe, at 4 and in 8th. So, pretty respectable as it sounds like the motor's going. It's revving down. That wheel is still trying to get traction. Wow. Oh, man. We're just going to watch this thing kind of give up the ghost because you can hear it revving down. Oh. And it's gone. That is the end of our Kashira. It went very valiantly. We've already decided it's at 4 and an 8th. Let's hop into overhead view and figure out where that is on the leaderboard. Alrighty, guys. We've already decided this is about 4 and an 8th. And this puts it square in the middle of the leaderboard. So... the Kashira is in front of the Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser and the Oldsmobile Regency Coupe 4x4, as well as the ETK S12TX. The Kashira is behind the Satsuma 210 panel van 1000 with 5 and 3/8, the Bruckle Legrand SE convertible with 5 and 7/8, the Ibishu Miramar Z Coupe Lux with 6.5, and our outstanding leader, the Satsuma 210 convertible 1000 with 10 laps even. So 4 and 8th, that's a very respectable showing by the Kashira. I mean, you're right in the middle of the pack. That's not a bad showing. So that is all we have time for in this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Until next time, in the next episode of the Tough Car Challenge, have a good one.